Or trying to fuck with someone who's working, I don't know, a 9 to 5, like in a fucking office, they're making 85K. Like for them, it might be about the bond before sex. Like when it comes to entertainers, you know how entertainers are going to give it up. We're never in the same place. Frequently, there's not much time. There's a lot of moving parts. So that becomes, hey, this has to happen quickly. If you're dating someone who has a very stable, very, menial type of life, and this is where I get to women like you. You don't want that nigga who's just working, getting 85K, and you know what I mean. He'll take you out on a bunch of dates and he'll wait a month. You want the entertainer, and the entertainer is not going to wait for what?
Okay.
I'm asking you. Are you attracted to the regular person, or do you like people who are in this business of entertainment? Be honest.
I mean, I think realistically, first of all, I'm not gonna limit my options just because somebody works. And first of all, $85,000 is a lot of money. Let's be really clear. That's a great job.
So I threw it out there.
But I feel like with what comes with me, it would have to be someone who's maybe just more versed in this lifestyle, not because of finances, but more so like mentality. So I don't know. I just kind of feel like at this point, if I'm being 100% transparent, I don't know who is going to have the courage to be with someone like me. I don't know.
Okay. So let's bring it back.
I don't know.
So before I knew who Brittany Renner was, how did you get to link up with all these entertainers? Because you had, at that point, you should have been at the point to say, hey, well, this guy, you say you had 30 people who just, for the most part, right? You're like, hey, listen. But you said all the bodies were people who you wanted to take serious, who didn't. You could have been like, hey, I'm going after entertainers. I'm going after people who are in the industry that seem to not want to take people serious. How about I go after the guy who's a banker? Why didn't you not do that initially?
I did. There was a time I even dated a lawyer. It just didn't work out because he wanted other women. He wanted freedom. That's a more regular type of guy. He didn't want the same things I wanted, and that's okay. It doesn't mean like, oh, he missed out. I'm so much better. Like, you just weren't my guy, and that's okay. So, yeah, I've talked to regular guys. Like, I mean, what am I saying? I'm a regular person too, So it just didn't work out. If that's not my person, that's not my person. I don't know who my person is
Brittany,
at this point.
Stop trying to spin me. How the fuck you get to be linking up with rappers and entertainers? Listen, you grew up, and unless I don't know something, around regular motherfuckers. Why did you feel like, yo, I got to start linking up with rappers and entertainers?
I never felt that way. I never felt like, oh, I have to. Respectfully, I'm a big fish. What are we talking about? I'm a shark in the middle of the ocean. What do you think I'm going to attract? Heavy hitters as well.
First time you ever linked up with, you don't got to tell me who. First time you ever linked up with someone who is popular, clearly not around from your region, from your city, whatever the fuck.
Okay.
Why, as opposed to the guy who probably, has a dope-ass job in that city that you probably see all the time? Why did you respond to that DM, or, I don't know, however you met that person? Why?
I had a very regular boyfriend, back in 2014, white guy, and there
white dudes?
No, that was my first. No. Ever since
we're figuring it out. We cracked the matrix.
No,
cracked the matrix.
No, that's not even my type. Stop it. But
you're biracial, right?
I am biracial. I'm black and white. But that
Mom white, black, dad black.
Mama white, daddy black. So that super bright. So listen, that was what I went through. I'm not gonna say never, but it's a very small chance that I would ever be with a white man again. But
why? We want to know, because honestly,
I just feel like they just don't get it.
Yo, niggas is on fire right now. So trust me, we are celebrating. We're just wondering, why all these people are fucking with Trump and this and third? They're realizing that, to be honest, they're about to be breeded out of here. Real talk. This is literally Darwin's theory of fucking evolution or just survival. More and more women, whether they're even white, biracial like yourself, black women definitely, Hispanics, Asians, they look at white dudes like, ew. You said you dated one, you're half and half, and you're like, I don't think I'll fuck with them again. Why?
I just feel like they don't get it. And as dating one.
Get what? Like, you got to explain.
They don't get it.
Get
they
what?
don't get it. Their reality is so much different than a black male's, from a biracial person, whatever. They just don't get it. Like, there's a privilege we have to acknowledge, and that's kind of it. Like, the person that I was with, I just feel like their comments with their family and just the way that they view the world was very different than what I did. Now, that's not to say a white man couldn't come up in here and sweep me off my feet. I'm not even saying that's impossible.
Jack Harlow could fuck you. That's a fact. If you see Jack Harlow and Rolling
I'm not
Loud,
gonna lie, he's kind of smooth though.
you fuck that nigga. I know you would.
Yeah, but yeah, I would.
What does it take for you to fuck somebody? Because now I know you're nice. What does it take? We about to give the niggas a blueprint right now.
I mean, I really have to just want to fuck you. It's not about
Physically. So
no, I really don't have a type. I mean, now let's be clear. I don't really have a type. I just
That's cap. You have a baby with a basketball player. That's your fucking type.
I love someone who's 6'8". You know what I'm saying? Like,
he's 6'8"?
Yeah, he is.
Fuck.
He's 6'8". But
I'm like 5'9".
Are you?
Yeah.
You're taller than that.
All right, bet. Let's go with that.
He's taller than that person. But no, of course there's maybe a more ideal physique. But to be honest, I've kind of dabbled in a little bit of everything. A little gut.
You fucked Uzi. He's 5'4".
Who said that?
Bro, you could admit it now. Like, he don't even care. He got he's with, what's her name? JT? Yeah, he don't give a fuck.
But I feel like that's
You like short dudes?
I don't discriminate.
You like fat dudes?
I don't discriminate.
You like ugly dudes?
To me, it's not. I feel like beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So to me, no, you're seriously rolling your eyes.
This is what a finesser says.
No, it's not. No,
when she's about the bag. Beauty
I'm
is
about the bag.
Beauty is in the eye of the bank.
Hold on. Actually, no. I'm not gonna let you say that about me. I'm not gonna let you say that I'm about a bag because I've been on. No, it's not about clout either.
Just a bag thing.
No, stop. Because I let you talk, you let me talk. So at the end of the day, when it comes to clout, if it came to clout, then why would I have a child with somebody that, not too many people know like that in the basketball world? Why wouldn't I go out
I'll Google his salary. He's making like a couple million.
No, I loved him. It's just that simple. Like, that's who I thought I was going to spend my life with.
But you wouldn't love somebody that's making 60 or 80 grand. You know it. Like, you just said about your little white,
Because, you know what? Like I said, yes, I want true love, but I'm not going to let you sit here and try to make it seem like I'm about a bag, because I've been on Instagram since 2012. I've been an independent bad bitch for almost a decade now. Okay. So when it comes to, that's why I waited. I mean, I was 29. I had my first kid. That's no fluke. I have been on birth control for 8 years. No, it was not. I will not. That's what we're not going to do. No, that's what we're not going to do. You're not going to call my son a cash out. No,
not your son, but like that relationship.
No, it wasn't.
Brittany,
stop. Let me finish talking, because like I said, I let you have the floor. You let me have. It's not a monologue. Okay?
I love this. Go ahead.
Like, yes, if you guys want to call me naive for thinking a 23-year-old basketball player was going to be faithful to me, then guess what? I'm naive. I thought that's where it was going to end. I thought I could hang my jersey up. There was even times in that relationship I wanted to deactivate my Instagram, because that's just how devoted I am as a woman. So you're not going to sit up here and call my son, it's making me emotional. No, you're not going to call my son a paycheck. You're not going to say that relationship was for that. Son. No, because at the end of the day,
I'm talking about your relationship with him.
My child's father.
Why did you settle down with him as opposed to the other 29 guys? Come on now.
I felt honestly, I felt like
he was over his head with you.
And you know what? If he feels like that now, that's what he's entitled to. But I genuinely thought in my heart that he saw me for me, horns and all. Like, I really thought, like, he was like, you know what? I accept you as you are. I do not judge you. I'm here to stand by you. And you know what? I was wrong. I was wrong about it, and that's okay.
I saw you posting pictures, and I saw, like, you took a change in person. Everything you're saying now may have matched what you represented before you met him. When you were with him, and for everything we saw, visually. It was like, hey, listen, I have now turned into a woman who is now fit to be a queen and fit to be someone's wife. You are not